The Zionist army on Monday reported fresh rocket fire by Hezbollah into northern Israel following massive Zionist airstrikes on Lebanon. A Zionist military statement said that around 25 rockets were launched into several areas in northern Israel, with some intercepted. However, they alleged that no injuries or damages were reported. The rocket fire came shortly after Israel launched extensive airstrikes in Lebanon during the night and early morning hours, primarily targeting branches of the Al-Qard al-Hassan, a financial institution allegedly linked to Hezbollah. Earlier on Sunday evening, the Israeli army carried out 11 airstrikes on the southern suburbs of Beirut, southern and eastern Lebanon, targeting Al-Qard al-Hassan branches, including one near Rafik Hariri International Airport. Elsewhere, at least 33 Palestinians were killed in Zionist attacks throughout the Gaza Strip since dawn on Monday, including 18 in Jabalia refugee camp as the forced expulsion by troops in the north continues. Medics at the Indonesian hospital just outside the refugee camp said that Zionist soldiers stormed a nearby school and arrested multiple people before setting it on fire. The fire spread to the hospital, shutting down the power. Zionist forces then surrounded the hospital and two others in the area, but did not enter, although one hospital reported heavy fire outside. Meanwhile, the UN Human Rights Office said it was concerned Israel may be causing the destruction of the Palestinian population in Gaza's northernmost governorate through death and displacement. Indian police on Monday said gunmen have killed at least 7 civilians who were working on a strategic tunnel project in Kashmir. Police said at least 2 attackers had fired indiscriminately at officials and workers associated with the construction on Sunday night, killing 2 people on the spot. At least 10 others were taken to hospital, where 5 succumbed to their injuries. The dead included 5 migrant workers and officials, 1 Kashmiri worker, and a Kashmiri doctor. Reinforcements of police and armed forces have now launched search operations in the area to arrest the attackers, as India's Home Minister said those responsible would face the harshest response. Indonesia's newly minted leader, President Prabowo Subianto, officially swore in his cabinet on Monday, a team which analysts said reflected continuity of his predecessor's main policies. Prabowo's cabinet has 48 ministries with over 100 ministers and deputies, including reappointments of Sri Mulyani Indrawati as finance minister and Bahlil Lahadalia as energy minister. Sri Mulyani will reside over Prabowo's main programs, including giving free meals to about 20 million children, which could cost the state budget near $4.6 billion in the first year, a number intended to keep the annual fiscal deficit under a legislated ceiling of 3% of gross domestic product. Other key reappointments include Chief Economic Minister Airlangga Hartarto and Erick Thohir as the state-owned enterprises minister. Prabowo's cabinet differs in some aspects from Jokowi's, as some ministries have been broken up or renamed. Analysts said Prabowo's reappointments show his intention to continue the policies of Jokowi, especially on the economy.
Nightline draws to a close this time around. Before we leave, let's take a look as we unveil the new era of the News and Current Affairs Department of Media Prima here in Balai Berita Bangsar. With that, I'm Natasha Busst. Thank you for tuning in and stay safe, Malaysia.